What's up, guys? How's everyone doing?
What's up, guys? How's everyone doing? What's up, guys? How's everyone doing?
This message is held for a review. Ryan, your hair is so dumb. Thank you, dude. That used to be a video back in the day that got millions of views. I did I think you need a haircut. I made a few bands off of that. You really think hair looks good? No. You remember that girl that left you before and it destroyed you mentally? Not really. IP2 loves you. This girl will leave you. Ryan, what's going on with you, boy? You got a bad attitude, sir. Sorry, man, I don't know what's going on in your life. The divorce rate is over 60%. Well, that is true. You can't be afraid, though, you know? The death rate is 100%. We all die, so you might as well get a couple divorces before you die. Right? I'm trying to help you because you're not preparing yourself for what's most likely going to happen. Yeah, I mean, chances are that people get divorced, I suppose. But I've always been the type of person who, I don't know. There's just, to me, no point in living in fear. Like I just said, we all eventually die anyway. You might as well get a few divorces before you die. You gotta live through, right? You should be afraid because you're bringing another human in this world, and haven't you gone through unbearable amounts of pain? I like pain, though. I've always been, before I was a YouTuber, I was an athlete. And we only grow from anguish, you know? Builds character. Ryan Oglesby, you should be afraid. How old are you, Ryan? I'm curious. You must be... I'm talking about the child, not you. $35. When is the due date, mate? I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's hard when you have a kid. You don't want them to be in pain, obviously, but there's no other way to grow, though. And I think these are some deep questions. Message held for review. Dude, YouTube is so sensitive. It's Ryan. You're having a kid and you dress and have your hair looking like a Jamaican man? What does that matter? What your hair looks like? You're not allowed to have Jamaican hair in children? I don't see this correlation, Ryan. It's his birthday. We shouldn't be talking about something happier. Thank you, name. Ryan is obviously going through some things, guys. So let's try to be nice to Ryan. Ryan, where are you from? Where do you live? You don't have to tell me your address or anything like that, but where'd you grow up, or where do you live? Where do you reside around? Jamaican hair and having a kid. Why does YouTube held that comment for review? I thought it was inappropriate to say you're having a kid and you dress and have your hair looking like a Jamaican man. YouTube thought that was like bullying or something, dude. What the fuck? God damn, bro. We live in a fucking sensitive world that YouTube decided that I shouldn't read that because it might be too. I don't even know, dude. Why was that? I'm in Oregon right now. I used to live in LA. Oh, nice, dude. I thought, what part of Oregon? Like by Portland or like the boonies or up near Washington or used to live in LA. I've thought about living in Oregon. It seems pretty chill. I like the trees, but I'm just not. The only reason I don't want to go to Oregon is because I'd rather live somewhere more politically balanced. No sales tax is nice. In Idaho once. That's quite the move. Oregon is a nice place to grow up. Yeah, I wouldn't. I lived in Arizona for a while, and I got hit by a car, and then I found out my girlfriend was pregnant, and unfortunately, I'm still alive. That's not a joke. That's just me trying to make you feel better about your life. Ryan, did you grow up in Arizona? Is shitty. It's a diverse place. I mean, you can live in Sedona, Prescott, Phoenix, Mesa, Tempe. I like the variety. The weather is pretty brutal. Nice to see you too. Nice to see everyone here for the birthday stream. If you want to help me buy a can of barbecue beans, I'll put my Cash App in the description. For some reason, all I want for my birthday is a can of barbecue beans. Sounds good for some reason. Pin message. Arizona's way too hot. Yeah, dude, Arizona is crazy, bro. Crazy hot. I lived there in the heat of the summer. And yeah, man, I liked it though because it made me like get into shape. I had to ride my bike around a lot, and it turned me into more of a man and less of a child. I feel like I put some hair on my chest or something, a little bit, in a way. It's hard to survive. It's hard, like, unless you have money. But I went there with $500 to my name, and then just got jobs and just like didn't have a car and rode a bike, and it got me in good shape. What I was saying earlier is that if was the child being born to you and your girlfriend, I'd be super pissed because I'm getting the shittiest start to life. That's funny. Because my parents don't really work or have goals to become financially successful. Not to be mean, but it's the truth. Well, I don't mind you sharing your opinion at all, bro. I don't think it's mean. It's just your opinion. It's just how you, that's just what you feel, man. There's nothing wrong with that. I like getting feedback from people. I actually enjoy it. Yeah, I don't even, I appreciate people giving me feedback or whatever, you know? And I find it interesting and also compelling in a way. You're not taking the best care of yourself. You should cut your hair and take better care of yourself. Well, I agree that finances are important, but I also think that when you're having children, it's important to like um, teach them spirituality. So for me, like my hair, I don't care about looks. It represents a deeper level to thinking than things on the surface. So it gets people thinking because it kind of sort of like freaks them out a little bit. Like um, they're used to seeing normal haircuts, and then they see mine, and then it forces them to contact their inner essence, like what they're feeling inside, kind of thing. I don't know if that made any sense at all, but I'll try better to explain it if I can later, maybe. How did you celebrate your birthday? It's just hit midnight, so there's nothing to do yet, really, but we're just gonna go to dinner, maybe. People that don't tell you the truth are pure evil. They are deliberately lying to you if they aren't telling the truth. You are self-reflecting. You got a lot to say, Ryan. I'm not sure what you mean. I do agree with you there on the first thing you said, though, about on it, like truth and evil. They are lying to you if they aren't telling you the truth. Isn't that evident? Yes. If it's not the truth, it's probably a lie. What do you mean I'm self-reflecting? I was watching as I grew up, so I saw you rise and demise, so to speak. Yeah, man. So a lot of people like try to wrap their heads around why I rose and demised. To put it simply, it wasn't because of one thing or another. It was just the fact that I became able to see outside of the realm of money at a very young age, and that was too much for my brain to sort of grasp or wrap itself around. So I searched for like greater purpose, and I started off living in the woods just to get away from it, to clear my head. It happened by accident one night. I just went out to the mountains, and I kind of found myself at peace, and I ended up sleeping out there. And then I woke up like feeling more refreshed, and then it became like an addiction to where I just stayed out there for years at one point, and then felt better because I was able to clear my head basically and get away from society. And I was able to learn more about myself and what actually made me happy outside of the so-called matrix of things, or the rat race, or whatever you want to call society, or whatever, regular shit. How old are you again? I just turned 33 today. I'm telling you what you need to do. That sounds pretty creepy, not gonna lie. If you ever find yourself in a position telling people what they need to do, you might be a creep. I think that there's a reason why we have free will, and if you're trying to impose your will on someone else, then it's a dangerous thing to do. You're playing God, you know? Is this stick? Why am I subscribed here? The channel name changed. No, this channel has always been the same name. So it's always been Overboard Fam. I do agree with you, Ryan, though, about it's important to have financial goals when having a family, or at the very least, maybe if you don't have financial goals, to have some sort of idea of how you can be prosperous, or maybe you don't need to be the CEO of a company, but you could potentially be working on your land if you have a farm or whatever it is. You can have riches in other ways other than money, but regardless, I think it's important to have aspirations and goals of how you want to provide. But yeah, man. I wonder why I subscribed here and when. I didn't know anything about this channel. Someone must have recommended it. Do you live stream much? Not anymore, I don't. I'm telling you what you should do, nitwit. Now you're name calling. You just seem crazier. And I'm not playing God. That's kind of what it seems like if you're trying to assume your position of power, like you have more authority to or understanding than someone else. That's makes you come across as bizarre, if not God. It makes you seem strange. You aren't doing some of the easiest, most fundamental things to take care of your own self, right? You know, I'm not doing. What am I not doing? It seems like you're just angry with your own life. Everyone does not have the mind to make money. They are talented in other areas. Exactly. Some people are business oriented and finance oriented. Other people are good at growing crops, or other people are artistic or spiritual, or yeah, there's many walks of life you can choose in this journey. I like your feedback as you respond to my statement. It helps me give some perspective on your thought process. I'm not angry. I'm telling you the truth. You're not really saying anything, though. You're just kind of like, if you call people nitwit, it makes you seem sort of like, to me, it makes you seem like dull-minded and upset. It makes you seem emotional and like sort of like it's hard to think logically if you're upset, you know what I mean? Just know that within plants lies the ultimate power. You can create big things by harnessing the power of plants. Damn, dude, nice day. Nice day, dude. We got Ryan over here acting like a woman, all emotional, and Nice Day's over here harnessing the power of plants. That contrast. Oh my god, dude. I don't know. I'm not trying to make fun of anyone in the chat. That shit's just funny. I'm telling you to cut your hair. Why though? Why do you get offended? Why do you care about other people's hairstyle? Why don't? Are you like that seems to me like totalitarian or fucking like a dictator, like you like in North Korea or in the military in places that are very you're not allowed to think, you got to follow orders, you're not allowed to have a certain hairstyle. You want to like why do you have such an authoritarian view on things? You don't believe in freedom of creative expression, allowing people to pick how they want their hair to be. That's not something I'm interested in being around or being like. That is exactly the reason why I have this hair. Let me read the rest. And take care of yourself, like maybe showering. I showered today. Normally groom yourself, maybe make some more money. Well, I showered today and I'm growing out my beard because I believe in beards. You're upset because of my haircut and how I groom myself? You sound like a fag. That's something a gay guy would say, honestly. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Unless you're trying to make a baby, of course. But, I'm not interested in being groomed and gay-like. If you want to do that, that's fine with me, but allow me to grow a beard and have hair however I would please to do so. If you're judging people based off of that, you're probably a superficial person. That's my opinion. Ryan, what the fuck, man? Does everyone need to be like you, Ryan? I'm not offended. It just shows you don't care about yourself. I don't believe that, though, because it's actually much harder to get dreads than it is any other haircut. Getting this type of hair is not easy. It actually takes more effort and care than any other haircut I can think of. And if you've ever had dreads, then you know that. But yeah, that is a thing that society tries to impose on people. It's called it's mind control essentially, but it's an assumption, and assumptions make asses out of you and me. That's there's other names for it, but kind of. I'm a little bit sleepy because it's kind of late and I don't normally stream. The only reason I came on here is because I thought it would be interesting to do a birthday stream for some reason. I just think you're thinking into this a little bit too deeply. Thinking about what? What am I thinking about too deeply? And what is wrong with thinking about things deeply? Isn't that how everyone should think? Shouldn't you think about things? You're telling me not to think so hard? So you're telling me to be stupider? I'm not sure what that means. Your outside reflects your inside. You come across as disorganized with a lot of internal chaos. Who's heading onto this girl? I come across as disorganized with a lot of internal chaos. I'm not sure I understand what you're saying at this point, Ryan. I'm doing a birthday stream. Yeah. Ryan's roasting me, and Nice Day is roasting Ryan.
You have it on the computer too, it's cool.
It makes it easier to see the chat. Ryan's upset. Oh,
There's a lot of
Scrogan.
people in there actually.
Not
I
really.
made his food. It's really good. I found these are from Trader Joe's.
My mouth is watering.
Yeah, it's good.
He said that my dreads come across as I don't know. I actually can't really figure out what Ryan's saying, but he doesn't like my hair essentially.
I mean, I don't like it either, but it's still cute. You look like a little beach boy, I guess.
He said, dude, the funniest thing he said was, he's like, you got Jamaican hair and you're about to have a kid. What's wrong with you, or something like that? I'm like, you can't be Jamaican and have a kid?
That's true. Actually, you see more dads that have like tattoos on their heads and stuff. And haven't you noticed that?
Yeah,
There's
because
actually a
those
lot.
are men that aren't afraid to be different because they actually make their own decisions and don't conform to society. And that so happens to be the type of people that women are attracted to because they're not cucked. It's like,
Wait, I want to read the comments. I haven't read any of these. You'd have nothing if you didn't have this girlfriend, and I don't see you and her breaking up going very good for you. I'll bet Ryan's.
and I don't see you and her
Ah,
breaking
yeah.
up. Ryan, you told me in the beginning of the stream that she was gonna leave me. What are you talking about?
What?
He said first that you were gonna leave me. Now he's saying that he doesn't see it. He doesn't see us breaking up. This guy, and he's telling me I'm conflicted. Crazy.
What'd you say to that?
I don't know. I don't have anything to say.
What a nice meal she made you.
Scrogan thinks Ryan is fat.
It's Chick-fil-A sauce. Scrogan. I'll pay her girlfriend $5,000 if she goes out on a date with me.
Cash first.
What?
Nice day is not playing around. He's like, we need to see the cash first.
Do you have a chair for me?
Yeah, kinda.
Because I kind of want to sit down.
You can take that chair.
You don't want to sit?
I don't care.
This is your wheelchair that you...
Ryan's kind of funny though, honestly. Everyone's kind of funny. It's funny how there's so many different personalities.
I'm wearing my new shirt under this. I tried it on. I want to try this. Wow.
Ryan, if you want to troll, you need to learn to be clever. Just mumbling hateful things makes you look soft and fat. Damn, dude, Scrogan keeping it real. Scrogan.
Wow.
Scrogan is actually a legend, though, of the stream.
These are really good, actually.
It's a typo. She's going to leave you. He fucked it up. He fucked up his text. My bad, Ryan. I'm glad you're consistent.
Garrett and I have already been through too much crazy shit for me to be leaving him. Right? We would never leave each other.
Who gives a fuck, dude? We all die. Why are you scared if a bitch is gonna leave you, bro? Do something with your life before you die. Like, stop being afraid, you know? Why would you be worried about something like that? You're gonna die. Everything is gonna leave you. You're gonna die someday.
I look crazy. Someone said he looks soft and fat.
I think Ryan just has a sad life, so he takes it out on other people.
He thinks I have 3 dudes ready to go.
Every girl has a backup guy. She probably has 3 dudes ready to go. Bro, we share each other's feelings. Everyone has backups.
What do you mean?
Well, for example, like most of my backups are animals, you know? Some people are into other
What are you
people.
talking about?
I don't know, I'm just saying random shit.
Are you gonna eat?
I just ate. It's really good.
I feel like you're not eating and you said you were starving.
I am, but your face is in the plate, and I'm trying to be polite.
He's pretty focused on dying because that's his only excuse for dressing like a bum.
It's hard to decode what Ryan's trying to say.
Man, this guy don't like you.
He must if he's watching. He's been watching for like 20 minutes.
He's been saying all this the last 20 minutes.
Well, Ryan, what do you do for work? Are you like this guy? You know, maybe he has some.
He's lying straight to your face.
He's been looking at other women just like you've
Just like you live.
You've been looking at other women too? Let's fucking go.
I'm not into women.
Sometimes we look at other girls together.
No, we don't. Wow, this is good
We actually
stuff.
do though. What do you mean? What are you doing? Get out of my
I'm gonna
face.
feed you.
What? That was like a fucking crumb, dude. Get your crumbs.
Get out of my face.
That's not that bite. That bite is not worth the squeeze.
You should show them the birthday basket that I made you. It's cute. You let a homeless guy knock you up. That's insane.
Now we know
that's
why
not-
Ryan's mad, because he can't knock up a girl, and he thinks,
You weren't homeless when I met you.
yeah, I'm more of a traveling worker.
People think you are, but you're not.
Sometimes. You don't, nobody owns their house anyway, dude. Ryan loves the taste of spirit, maybe. Scrogan, fuck, I love you, man.
That's so good.
Ryan, you're not very nice. I gotta say.
They lived in a broom closet.
They weren't homeless. They lived in a
No.
Sorry. That's
It
kind of
wasn't
funny.
even a broom closet.
All right, well, still. It's funny because if people talk shit on the broom closet, they have no idea.
The broom closet was awesome. People think it was the closet, but it really wasn't.
They have no idea. That's like,
Me and Garrett had a great life there.
you're not allowed to use your hands. Only she can feed you. Did the documentary have a positive impact on you? I don't remember. I don't know. I guess. I don't know.
Someone said, Gary, are you going to raise Gary Jr. to be a hobo like Dad? Well, technically it's not a Gary Jr., it's a girl. And not a boy.
And yes, we're supposed to live outside, guys. We're not supposed to be trapped inside of a box that's made out of chemicals and drywall all the time. I know that most people's minds are stuck inside of the matrix and haven't really thought of those things, but yes, I would like to bring children of mine into nature for... I don't know if you remember being a kid, but it was pretty fun to be outside, wasn't it?
I would like to do.
I don't think you two are happy, and you both are too codependent to live self-sufficient lives as adults. Yeah, that's
We
true.
definitely are codependent on each other, that's true.
That's how God wrote it in the Bible. Man needs woman, and woman needs man. Sorry we're not gay. I know that's a rare thing these days. Thank you, Mile High Pro. Happy birthday to you, too. You're 33 years old. I just turned 33. Give me a break.
Who says you have 7 until you're 40? You really think your girl is going to be okay with this lifestyle when she's 40 years old? I doubt it.
Bro, you lived in LA before. You seen fucking crackheads with women. They stick around.
Ryan, do you have a girlfriend?
Sometimes, I don't know.
Does he have a girlfriend or a wife?
Probably not. Considering he's mad about me, a homeless man, having one.
You're not homeless.
No, I know, but that's what he
People
thinks.
call you homeless, but you're not.
But I'm Jamaican. I got Jamaican hair.
Actually, whenever me and Garrett go out in public, people think girls love Garrett. It's so weird. Don't they? People always flirt with you all the time.
Especially older women.
Oh my god, they love him.
Ryan's saying when you're 40, you'll be sick of me. I think she just I don't know.
He said Ryan has a boyfriend.
Oh,
Ryan, 12 years old, max.
I hate how crybabies have taken over social media. Ryan, this
God,
isn't the
speaking-
only way to get attention. Do you smell Jamaican? Sometimes. Ryan's not wrong though, dude. Sometimes I do need to work on showering more. But I did shower today, Ryan, so fucking can't you just tell me?
That's the problem with you lately.
They love that Jamaican hair.
You used to shower twice a day. Now you shower like every other day. It's gross.
Honestly though, Ryan, we appreciate you. You're keeping the stream entertaining. And
He stopped responding when you asked him if he had a girlfriend.
well, maybe he's gonna go try to find one. Maybe he's texting a girl right now.
Those are good chicken tenders. I responded to the girlfriend. So you have a girlfriend.
Hell yeah. Well, that's good, Ryan. Why don't you go hang out with her and get off our stream?
And how old are you?
Why don't you go knock her up already if you're...
What, are you married even?
He's 35, I think.
Well, if you're 35 and you only have a girlfriend, that's a problem.
Oh, shit.
What?
I don't know.
It's kind of true. I feel like if you're not married by then, there's an issue.
I was just thinking that it's funny that because he's been shitting on me and now you're finding that. 35, I was right.
These are so good.
Gary, take her feedback on showers. I showered today.
He smells good right now, I think. It smells good right now.
It's harder though because I got hit by a fucking car, so
It's
my
hard for
hygiene
him to
has
shower
been.
now.
It's not hard, but I didn't used to ever have hygiene problems until.
No,
like,
you used to always like smell really good all the time, actually, because I don't know. And you wouldn't even wear cologne sometimes. You still.
Ryan likes
smell
being
good.
called a good girl. Wait, what?
That's a hint that she wants to get married soon, Gary.
How old is your girlfriend?
Me?
How old is your girlfriend? Do you guys think Ryan really has a girlfriend?
Can I say how old I am? I'm 24.
I don't really care.
Do you want this chicken?
You can have it. I don't care.
I want it. Remember when I used to be fat and everyone in the stream said I was fat?
Yeah.
When I first met you.
Ryan is single. You're 24. OMG.
I'm not 25, I'm 24.
You're definitely going to leave him if you're only 25.
He said, nah, you thick.
He gets so upset that he typos all the time. He's like, bah! Well, it's okay if she does. I'll just find a new 21-year-old. You gotta replenish the,
Hey!
the Leonardo DiCaprio effect.
Shut the frick. I can't say swear words on here. I don't think. Shut up. You're not serious.
I'm just making a joke, but also
And you used to tell me
the only reason
that if we ever weren't together, you would never find another girl again because he only ever liked me.
Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of friends that are girls, I've always been around a lot of attractive women, but it takes me a long time. I'm kind of a sensitive, emotional man, much like Ryan in many ways. And it takes me a long time to find a girl that I like.
You said you're a bad father.
Gary DiCaprio.
No!
Women leave the relationship 70% of the time.
I look crazy.
I could believe that statistic. Women leave more than men. Ryan has some, he might be emotional and kind of mean, but he has some pretty accurate statistics about divorce rates and relationships. So logically thinking, what are you doing?
I was like, I made that whole bowl of popcorn for you and you never ate it.
Gary bagged mad chicks at Denny's. What? Jeff Bezos is a
No.
billionaire and his wife divorced him. You think this girl's going to stay with you? Yeah, because women don't like men who only focus on money. You have the wrong parameters for.
I like it because he gets to hang out with me all the time.
I don't know if you know this or not, Ryan, but women actually really love broke men. They do. I know you got the divorce rate facts down, but
Yeah, because if you're always out making money and only focusing on work, then they usually leave you more because they're upset that
you
don't
need
spend
enough
time
money
with
to
them.
basically shelter them and feed them, but besides that, they mostly care about giving them attention, which if you're always focused on making billions of dollars, then yeah, they're gonna divorce you.
God, I'm like, are you done?
Am I done? Why? What do you have planned for this
I'm
plate?
just wondering if you're full or not because I feel like I ate.
These fries are kind of gross.
Yeah.
Are they like fast food?
They're from Trader Joe's. They're the sweet potato fries from Trader Joe's.
You just overcooked them?
Those ones are burnt. I
Yeah, you
think.
burned them.
The other ones weren't. Yeah, I think
Those ones are a little fried.
They're good though. But
She fell in love with him because he was a dad. I don't know if that's true.
No, that's not true.
Bill Gates is a billionaire, and his wife left him as well. Yeah, Ryan, my point being, making money, if anything, making money is a sign that you're spending less time around her, which she's going to leave you. So, yeah.
You guys married yet?
Ryan, you sound like you've been watching too much confirmation bias podcasts. Those, what are they called? Like the whatever podcasts and Fresh and Fit, where they just are they only talk about money and how men are only good for money and women are only good for sex. They have no actual ability to analyze a relationship. What are those called? Those blue pill, red pill, their podcasts or whatever.
Someone asked if we're married yet.
Ryan is actually so funny.
You won't answer.
No, we're not technically, but in our hearts, I feel like we've been married for a year.
We're getting married.
Women don't like broke men when it comes
Right?
time to pay the rent.
Right, Garrett? We're getting married.
Yeah, you obviously need to have a place to live.
Why are you ignoring me?
I don't know. What are you? I don't understand you.
I said we're getting married, aren't we?
We don't have any plans to. I tried to marry you, but you flew to New York.
Why do you tell people our business? I mean, you said we are getting married in the next month anyway.
I feel like I'm already married to you.
I still want to get married though.
Most men
I
that,
have an engagement ring, but
most men that are 33 don't date young women because of how annoyingly naive they are.
you're only dating her because you told her a bunch of stuff that's not true. and you're trying to convince her that you don't need money and you like living in the forest because it's natural. It does sound like you.
Dude, Ryan is kind of fucking making my
Yeah,
night.
he's calling you out a lot. Who is this guy? I've never seen
He's
him
from
on here.
Oregon.
I've never seen him on here before. This guy's new.
Well, listen, we don't need money. We can live in the forest. It's natural.
Well, we want to do van life, right? Do van life together?
It's actually pretty funny, Ryan. I appreciate your comments, actually.
Where are you guys staying?
Let's not tell him.
Well, I can say we're in
No. Whoa. Don't.
I'm not gonna tell them where we are. But
That's one thing with streaming. You don't want to get doxxed.
Can I say what we?
No.
We live in a.
No, it's none of their business where we live.
Okay. You should stop feeding her bullshit. That's bullshit.
He's talking about. He's not talking about food. I feed you good.
What's he talking about?
He's talking about ideas of living in the forest.
Oh, I'm stupid.
She likes living in the forest. Fuck off.
You think I do?
I think you do.
Not, but they think that I'm like living in the woods in a tent with you, probably. But we like actually did it in like a van.
Yeah, he's manipulating you. Yeah, that's how you keep these hoes in check, Ryan. You gotta manipulate.
You're not allowed to call me a hoe.
It's a joke, dude. Sorry if that comes across as misogynistic, but it's because I am.
You need to be nicer.
I apologize.
You're being kind of. Can you give me water, please?
Yeah. Sure.
Please.
Hoes don't live in the forest, Krogan. Dude, Krogan is really funny too.
Hoes don't live in the forest.
Bro, that's the fucking.
Well,
bar.
Garrett, you look like a wizard too. Like you look like you just like rolled out of the woods. Wait, have you thought about moving to a jungle of uncontacted tribes? Why do people think we're like nomads? It's like a joke. It's so weird. I don't like it. Does Garrett have an OF? That's not a pee jug. It's water.
Can you do it? Shirt
He's older
sign.
than you and lying to you daily, trying to convince you that his, oh my god, that his lack of action towards a more successful life is okay because it's natural and he doesn't care about money.
I care more about money than her. I always am talking at you about.
Wait.
Wait.
I care more about money, but I don't care about the work it is to get to the money, whereas you care more about working for it.
What? Dude, that made no sense.
Like you're
How
always,
the fuck you gonna get money
you're
without?
always like working to make money. Like, oh, we're gonna do this to, like, doing
You
business
definitely
stuff.
nailed the 24-year-old naive girl
But
thing.
I want money, but I don't want to have to work for. I want you to do it. I don't want to do it.
That's what I mean. Ryan,
Well, I care more about money in a different way, whereas you
Ryan-
care more about making it, and I care more about
I
receiving
think
it.
Ryan has a crush on Garrett. He's older than you and oh, we already read that. Wait, what am I lying to her about?
You're lying to me about your lack of action towards a more successful life.
You're not really. I don't think you really care about that.
Successful life?
No, I don't think you care about like making me more motivated to be like working. You like that I don't work.
Yeah, in a way.
When I remember when I like work more, you complain.
When Garrett would work a lot when we were in Arizona, he would work all the time. And I would cry and I'd be so sad that I had to be home alone, bored.
He trapped you with a baby now? Ryan, you got it backwards.
I don't know about that. That's why the other way
You
around.
clearly
if
don't know
anything.
how the fucking system works.
Actually, we both wanted a baby, so I don't think either of us trapped
I trapped you with a baby, bro.
That'd be no.
Clearly
It's
you don't
usually
know how.
Usually girls are the baby
You're
trappers.
both screwed.
You're both screwed. Alex fell for him when she saw him rip out ass hair. What? When did you do that?
I don't know what he's talking about.
Ripped out butt hair on stream?
I can imagine that might have happened.
No,
I don't
not
know.
my Garrett. You were at home alone? Your parents are paying your bill. I don't know what this guy's talking about. We had a house, our own house. My parents don't live in it. What? Garrett had our own place.
Sounds like an excuse for not working. My excuse for not working now is not that. My excuse for not working now is I got hit by a fucking car.
You guys do Ew, me and Garrett have never done that before. That's gross. The 24-year-old child girlfriend is in a really bad spot. Your stream is popping tonight. People are like messaging. It feels like you have your old channel back.
Yeah.
Except, I mean, that was more people. But
I think the internet is just so boring nowadays. Like, there's like, if normally somebody was streaming, they would never read Ryan's comments because they would be too sensitive. They'd be like, "Oh, that guy's." But I
feel bad.
I think our streams.
I read them. I don't care. I feel bad for you both and your unborn baby. Why? Why do you feel bad for our unborn baby?
Because I have Jamaican hair. That's why.
What is wrong with our lifestyle? We actually...
Is it possible to restore the Overheater channel? I don't know, man.
Because you're going to raise that baby, and we don't live in poverty, though, actually. Most people would probably think that we have more money than most, if you think about it.
Yeah, it's okay if people think that.
People, I don't know why, your fans or whatever, they always think that you're, like, broke.
Because they can't wrap their heads around the fact that I used to be driving around a Porsche and hundreds of thousands of dollars a year to choosing to go live in the forest. They don't understand that because they think money is everything.
That's the thing.
They think money's the only thing in life.
I think people think that you didn't choose to be homeless. You did it like out of like an accident, like a.
But it's not a matter of it's not that cut and dry.
I was gonna say though, you just cut me off. Garrett chose to live out in the woods with his own free will. It wasn't like 100%, 99% of homeless people where they're like, oh man, I have no money, nowhere to go now.
Homeless people
stuck on the street.
First of all,
Garrett went and lived in the
first
woods,
of all,
like
you
camping every day.
You cannot be broke and live in the woods.
No, he was.
You know,
he was
it
basically
costs money to get there and get out of there.
He was basically camping in the woods. It's not like he was on the street, like sleeping on the sidewalk, asking people for money. He was on.
I only did that once because
oh god,
another homeless guy had to go to the bathroom and he said, "Can you hold my sign for me?"
Are the woods safe? No,
They're safer from humans, but when you're in the woods, you get visited by aliens, which is scary.
One time Garrett saw a mountain lion or something attack a deer in front of his face.
That too, yeah. Animals and extraterrestrials, but no humans, so that's good.
One time Garrett made a homemade bunker and some family was hiking and a child uncovered him and said, "Dad, what's this?" And it was Garrett.
I have a lot of stories.
One time Garrett saw an old naked man bathing himself in the stream. I
have a lot of stories. I forget how many stories I have sometimes.
Oh gosh, I don't want to talk about skinwalkers. That's creepy.
This dude is 33 years old. Why isn't he dating someone his age?
I don't know.
Because I got that blue check mark and I have the ability to date younger women, unlike you, because young women don't want you and they go for guys like me.
Garrett didn't want an older lady because he thinks that they're
calcified.
They're all calcified and boring and
they don't actually.
Before you're 25, your
any
brain
woman,
is still developing.
Any woman over the age of 25 is already going to be locked into thinking however they think, which is most likely going to be a conglomeration of whatever society's put into her head. So she's not actually a person, but just a replica of everyone else. next to her. And I'm not interested in being around people who are not unique to themselves, but instead are just a clone of the next person. That is no fun. Girls don't go for you, dude. Why did the other girl leave you? Why did the other... Garrett has game. Quit hating. Shit. Why did the other girl you got pregnant leave? That was a decade ago.
Why are you looking at me?
Because I'm just seeing how you're reacting to these comments. Can you grow a mullet? My mullet would look like a mohawk, really, or something. So this seems to be a pattern. That's over 10 years ago. The other girl cheated on Gary. Damn, we got people in here answering Ryan's questions.
Why are they bringing up your exes from 10 years ago?
Yeah, I can't really answer that question because it's so long
Why do
ago.
people even care about that from that long ago?
As a man, I'm not like that's some shit like your grandma would do. Like, remember 10 years ago when you fucking went to the strip club without me? Like, shut up, bitch. Move on with your life.
Imagine a Garrett Jr. Garrett does not make boys. He only makes girls, apparently. Hey, Garrett.
Apparently, yeah.
He made another girl.
Ryan is right about that. The girl making pattern.
Well, you made the girl. You having a daughter, not no Gary Juniors.
You never know these days, and she might identify as a Gary. So you don't care about your child you had with her. Friends in 4K. Child. I care about the child, but I don't care to talk about why I broke up with a girl 10 years ago. That's like something only a female would. Imagine if you still cared about someone you broke up with 10 years ago and you're like talking about it. It's weird.
Especially if you're already with a new girl now.
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
Having,
Do you guys miss California? The weather is nice, but I like... The people here are fucking uptight in Cali. And nobody in California is, like, happy.
I love California.
She loves California. She likes it more than me. She's from New York, and I grew up here.
He doesn't.
I like the weather,
You
but...
used to like, when I first met you, you loved California. You didn't want to leave for a while. And I was always like, oh, we should move somewhere else. And then...
Sounds like your life will keep going this way. You're forgetting he really loves and loved that girl. No, I mean, 10 years ago, I was in my early 20s. And
Ew.
I wasn't even the same
This
person.
Ryan's.
Wasn't even the same person then.
He's saying that you still love your ex.
Wait, where does he say that?
Where'd it go? Yeah, right here.
You're forgetting that he really loves and loved that girl. She's talking to you.
No.
No, he's saying you're forgetting he really, so he's talking to you.
No, he's talking about your ex because that's what he was just talking about. He got her pregnant just like he got you pregnant.
Well,
He's not talking about me. Talking about...
No, but he's trying to tell you that you're forgetting that I loved her. I don't know. Never mind.
Yeah, that you loved her.
He's trying to tell you that. For some reason. Not me.
He's trying to tell me that you still love your ex.
No, I'm not talking about his current girlfriend.
Exactly. He's talking about... He's saying, that's what I just said to you.
Yeah, it's like a dig. Like, he's trying to tell you, like, hey, he still likes his ex.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And he's trying to convince you of saying something else.
I'm not trying to convince anyone. I'm saying that Oh my gosh. Ryan got me out here talking like a girl, dude. He's trying to manipulate you live on stream. No, I'm not, Ryan. I'm agreeing with you that you're trying to tell her currently that I somehow love someone from 10 years ago still. That's weird.
Still.
That's weird. That's like, that's so strange to me that I don't even know how to respond. Alex could respond better. Do you still love your ex?
No. And that was like shorter time period, like away. I don't know how to describe
There's,
it.
yeah,
That was
like,
only a couple of years ago, really.
I don't know if you've ever been through a breakup, Ryan, but that's kind of at the point in which you stop loving them. It's kind of the point of the breakup. It's like, I don't really love you anymore. And then you break up. Right? Isn't that kind of how it works? I don't know.
Except you told me you never loved her.
Not really, because I was so young back then, and she just happened to be a girl in my life that like wouldn't leave me alone. So I kind of just accepted the lowest common denominator type of situation where I was just kind of like, and a lot of men do this when they're young. They just have around the girl that's just willing to put up with their shit the most and just do things for them.
We know someone else like that.
Every man
Currently.
is that way when they're young, mostly. It's naturally, or that's like a common thing. I don't want to say every man, but that's like a common thing. But then you grow up and you get older and you realize, oh, I can have a choice to pick and I can be more mature about my decisions and stuff like that. Hopefully. Ryan is some lonely fat dude with mommy issues who thinks Ryan needs to head to bed. He's trying to manipulate you. I don't think it seemed like that. I was agreeing with you. Hey, Ryan, your mom is ready to read your bedtime story. Warm milk ready for you, huh? Ryan is getting roasted in the chat. Poor Ryan. I don't know. I'm having fun with you streaming. This is the most fun I've had with you streaming. Remember when we first met? We would do this every night.
Yeah, I know. We used to.
You've become so much stronger and so much more confident. Before, you used to be sad after the streams because people would call you.
Oh, people would call me names all the time. It was worse. I don't know. It doesn't bug me anymore.
You seem so much more secure, though.
But most of the time when they say things, it doesn't get me like upset like it did before. In the beginning, as I come over and they'd be like, "You look like a beach whale" or something, and I'd be like, "I'm gonna go cry." You don't know, but I don't feel good right now. I don't know if you can tell.
Yeah.
I feel sick.
Sale. What the fuck is this, Scrogan? Sales manager sale. What is this, Scrogan? Scrogan found this guy's like job or something?
He looked this guy up? That's kind of creepy.
Or what is this, Scrogan?
Full-time to present, Washington, United States. Well, the dude is in sales. Now this guy's leaving Ryan. He goes, anyways, kids, have a good breakup when your girl needs someone more reliable. It's late. She's young and secure in her choices because she has no idea what she's doing. I'm going to bed. Because Scrogan just put his job up.
What? I don't think that's his job. I thought
Don't
Ryan
run
lives
off
in...
now. I just emailed your boss. Oh no.
What?
It's crazy.
Ryan, have a good night. Appreciate you. And yes.
Don't put your full name in your YouTube when you make crazy comments.
I don't know. Scrowan's trolling. They found his LinkedIn.
Ryan has Jamaican hair, I bet.
I don't know what to say.
I don't feel good.
Ryan, we're gonna go to bed too. I'm taking your advice. You're right. We need to be more mature and financially responsible. And I do believe the only reason she is with me is because she's young and was insecure when I met her. After all, she was a little chubby and infertile. But you know what?
Why do you say things like that?
I took her to the gym and I also helped her build up her security. And her value on the dating market has only gotten greater since being with me. So
That's
even if we
not
don't
weird.
work out, I'm leaving her in a better position than she was in when I met her. And
What about what I do for you?
that's all that matters.
What I do for you?
You're my bitch.
What I do for you?
You cooked me chicken tenders, and I'm not going to share the most intimate things you do for me with these scoundrels here on the live stream. Scrogan said, "Did you all know Ryan is bald?"
Why don't you take your sunglasses off? I can't stand it. I feel like I haven't seen your eyes today once.
Oh my god, it's so
Oh my
bright.
god, see, you look so
Hurts
much
my
better when
fucking
you
eyes.
take your sunglasses off. Oh my god. I haven't seen your eyes all day.
LOL, I can't. She made you chicken with the Chick-fil-A sauce. Yes, exactly.
He loves the Chick-fil-A sauce.
It is good. It's even better when you make a real tender because Chick-fil-A doesn't have like...
Oh yeah, I got those good chicken tenders.
Chick-fil-A sauce is actually so
They're
much
the-
better when you actually buy real
I think
tenders.
they're the Foster Farm ones.
Any chicken tender is better than a Chick-fil-A
Honestly, Garrett,
chicken.
he cooks me really good, like every day, on the iron skillet.
Dude, Ryan was a hater, but he watched us for over an hour. He was in here the whole time. Literally
Just roasting you
63 minutes.
Roasting us for 60 minutes straight.
Ryan is still lurking.
He's still in here. He's just.
I could tell Ryan was a good guy and he was coming from a good place. He's a couple years older than me, so I'm sure he's more traditional. I could tell he went to college and stuff. Or tried to, at least.
Neither me and you have went to college.
And he's not wrong. Me and Allie are kind of like little wild hobo rascals in a way.
Okay, I don't like being like a hobo rascal.
What did your mom call us, hippies?
She called me a hip. She said you're turning into a hippie. With him. My mom is very.
Well, your mom is like
Dude, she.
what would you call her?
Stay-at-home mom. My dad.
She's not a
pays for
hippie, but she's
everything
like
for her and buys her everything she wants and gets her Botox every
a housewife or something, right?
housewifey, blonde hair.
What kind of name? What would you call that though? Like a homebody?
A stay-at-home housewife.
She's like a soccer mom.
Kind of.
Soccer moms don't really like
Cares
hippies.
about their looks.
Yeah.
Like a little bit annoying because they have no education. But I don't either, so I'm saying. Alex needs a headband to be a hippie. What do your parents think about you living in the wilderness? Oh my god.
Trump sending people back to their countries. I think it's sad for those who are here working hard. But at the same time,
You gotta be cautious because there's
You
people
should-
that are coming into the country that are like
at the same
not
time,
good.
at the same time though, if you want to come here on a visa or something, like you can.
Yeah.
And then if you work and then you get your papers, you can stay. So it's like
But it's like you don't want bad people coming in.
I do feel
country
bad for
either.
the people that have to go that are
Yeah,
working
like the
hard.
kids and stuff.
But at the same time, if you just get your papers in order, you can come here and do it the right way. I don't know. This is what my great aunt told me, my grandpa's sister. She said, you know, Garrett, a lot of people don't like the illegal Mexicans, but I want you to know that your family, we came here the right way with our
Why are you
papers.
talking like that?
That's what she told me at my aunt's funeral.
Scrogan said it's weird to think your daughter could go to space in her lifetime. Damn.
Space is a hologram.
She'll be here in
It's
the...
not real.
Does that mean she'll be here in like 2100 or something? Freaking robots and stuff. The 2025 babies are Generation Beta, apparently.
Was he though? Ryan seemed ill. Scrogan said, nah, just some 30-something fat and bald dude in a sales job. What do your parents think about you living in the wilderness? At first...
I didn't live in the wilderness, but I mean, if you want to get technical with it, yeah, at certain times we would go camping and live different or whatever. They thought I was...
Your dad
nuts.
thought it was kind of
My
cool,
mom
but
thought
your mom
I
was worried
My
for
mom
you.
was thought I was nuts. She was like, "What are you doing?" She was worried for me. She'd be like, right? She would be like, she'd get mad. She'd be like, "You can't live like that."
She told my mom, I didn't like that they were doing
Oh yeah, when my mom met his mom, my mom was like, "I just don't like that they were living like that. Like they can't do that." And then your mom was like, "Well, parents always live different." What did she say?
She said, they're just doing that for a little while. What's up, Swobie? I just saw you.
Your mom stuck up for you and stuff, and my mom was like, "Oh, they can't live like that." But it's funny because both of our moms are kind of similar.
They kind of are in a way.
And then
they're both blonde, like housewife, pill popping, like kind of like
nuts,
nice, but also kooky.
Really nice and kooky. And then my dad was like if I would send him something cool, he'd be like, "Oh, that's freaking awesome," or something. And sometimes he would get a little like, he would be worried too. But I don't know how to describe it. We've lived so many different ways that it's hard to describe how they were at each point.
Gary's Mexican.
Gary's mom told Alex's mom that he has always been a jungle boy, basically, yeah. Basically.
I gotta change my name to Mowgli.
Wait, can I show them? I wanted to show them a picture of you.
What?
Maybe not.
Go stay a few nights on the moon? Did you move out of the storage unit?
Did you know Garrett?
We never were in a storage unit.
Did you know Garrett was a 9-pounder baby?
Technically, I was 8 pounds 11 ounces.
Well, your mom said you were 9 pounds.
Yeah, 1 ounce or one.
I was
1 ounce
I
away.
was gonna show them your baby picture, and you look like a sumo wrestler. Can I show it?
Yeah, I don't care. I was definitely thick.
He was a thick little baby.
I look literally Asian.
That scares me. I'm like, bro, if I had to push out a 9-pound baby like that, I'm gonna cry. I don't know how your mom did it. It's Garrett! That doesn't even look like you. It kind of does, actually. That's like your nose.
Dude, I was fucking thick.
Dude, you were a thick little baby.
It's weird because, like, literally, like, a month after I was born, I was already, like, skinny. Like, I've been, like, a skeleton ever since.
But how come you came out so chunky?
Like, thick.
How'd you come out so big? Were you eating good in there? Like,
I have no idea. I really have no idea. My mom, I guess, yeah, she was really into health food, and she would, like, buy the capsules and stuff them with her own supplement powders. And, like, she was super...
You're probably growing big, and then...
She was super into health and wellness and nutrition. She was really into diet and, like, feeding me the right things. I straight up came out like a sumo wrestler. I look Asian.
Yeah, you don't even, like... You look a different race. Yeah, you do look Asian there. It's weird.
I look literally like Native American and Asian and like
your cheeks,
Japanese
your face
or something, like
is so
Korean.
puffy that you can't see your eyes.
That's what I mean.
Like you just had so much fat, and then even your onesie's like tight. I think. You look tight on you.
I look like I'm ready to like kick someone's ass already or something.
Dude, you look like
And
you're.
How is my hair already like?
It's like combed all nice.
I have like a full ass head of hair. I look like I got
You
the
have a
fucking
lot of
CEO
hair.
haircut already.
I know you're like ready to go to a job.
Dude, my hair, like that came out with a full fucking head of hair. Like,
Dude, you look. What was I gonna say, dude? That is so funny. You look like you're like already thinking about something, like some genius idea.
it's
Look at
weird.
your facial expression. You look like you're like, I'm not supposed to be here or something.
I'm like,
look at
I look like I
him.
respawned.
You look like you're thinking of something.
I look like I just got reincarnated. I'm like, oh shit, here we go again.
Dude. It does look like you a little though.
The eyebrows.
Like you can see your eyebrows and your nose
Slash-
and your lips are the same.
/ can't see my
No,
lips or
that
eyebrows.
looks exactly right there. Looks exactly like your face, and then now it looks like it just got blown up when you got older, basically.
My non-existent eyebrows and lips.
Yeah. And your big nose,
And my big forehead.
and your big forehead, and your big chin. Scruff.
Hit the like button for Ryan.
Dude, that's crazy.
Hit the cash apps for barbecue beans.
I can't believe you came out with so giant. So funny.
It's not as entertaining now that Ryan's gone. He was like the fucking life of the party, kinda.
No one cares about sumo wrestler Gary.
What?
No one cares about sumo wrestler Gary.
Where does it say that?
Me, I'm saying that because no one said
Oh.
anything.
Scrogan said, laugh my ass off.
Dude, our fish, is he alive?
You guys were cooking steaks in that little studio apartment.
No, we would go outside into the, and
We have a
we had
camping stove,
we had a nice backyard trail.
and we would, don't say things like that.
I feel like I never know what I can say. Because I'm like, how does that give it away? I don't know.
It gives it away.
How?
Give it away, give it away, give it away now.
My bad, I didn't mean to scare him off. Can I show them your kombucha?
I think I found him on Instagram, dude.
Is he really gay?
Scrogan, you're funny. Scrogan's like a detective over here, dude. Don't get on Scrogan's bad side. He'll... What?
I wanted to say I want to get my cricket down. See how it works again.
Figured look him up.
Show them the birthday basket I made you. It's cute.
My back hurts, dude.
Unless you don't care to.
I like keeping things between us private like that or cute like that. I don't like...
Oh, okay. You want to just be between me and you.
It ruins the magic if you like...
If you're like, look what I got. And
Look
then
how
everyone-
loved I am by my significant other, guys. I swear I'm so loved. It's like sus when you do that.
Oh, okay. You just want to keep it between me and you.
I get girls are into that though because they're all about the fucking smoke and mirrors. But as a
Man, you don't want to show it off.
dude, I used to think I was more artistic and gay and feminine when I was growing up as a kid because I was always like different. But nowadays, I'm like masculine because everyone has gone so far gay that like somehow I became more masculine than most. It's fucking weird. I'm literally scratching my head like how.
Are you growing your beard out?
Yeah.
No. You're not shaving it anymore?
Gotta keep Ryan away
No, please.
from me.
Please, just one thing. Please. I can deal with the hair, but the beard, you look too scruffed.
Hey, do you still talk to Casey Content God? Yeah. It's weird when people call him Casey Content God. Sometimes I call him that though, it's funny.
I've seen him all the time.
It's true. I went to a high school football game and they were all way small. Gary, do you want to visit Mars? No, what the fuck?
No.
It's like fucking hot and
You
freezing.
wouldn't want to
And
go there?
you'll die.
That's scary. Would you want to go to Bora Bora?
I can barely get her to go to Arizona. She ain't gonna
I
come to
don't
Mars.
like Arizona. It sucks. It's too hot.
If you're not gonna go to Arizona with
Garrett,
me,
would you go to Bora Bora with me?
if you're not willing to live in Arizona with me, there's no chance in hell you would ever live with me in Mars.
Where's your dream place to live? Anywhere in the country, in the world. Italy or Thailand?
Probably sandwiched in between two big booty hoes.
Shut up, Garrett. Why can't you just say a real answer?
It doesn't really matter where I'm at as long as I'm sandwiched in between two big booty hoes.
No.
Sorry, I thought we were dating.
No.
I thought we were dreaming right now.
I'm asking you a question. I said, where is your dream place to live?
It would take huge balls to make that trip to Mars.
You won't answer.
Yeah, because I
You don't have anywhere you
am a
live?
Jamaican man with dreads.
So you want to live in Jamaica?
No, for me, I've always been more interested in the world within instead of the world without. So I don't care where I'm at. I care more about how my brain is functioning, what's going on inside my own mind. I don't really care. Like, I could daydream myself being anywhere. I think everything exists in the mind. I don't think it matters where you are. I think it matters how you think.
That's not true because everywhere is different.
Well, that's the way I view
Because if you're in like, say you're in like Thailand or freaking Bahamas or Mexico,
it.
like you're on a nice hot beach. As long as there's a forest nearby, that might be true. Maybe that's what you're talking about.
TVCH Lord, that's a really good answer. That's couldn't have said it better myself.
You like that popcorn? It's pretty good, right?
It's really good.
Can I try some? I mean, it's popcorn.
Fresh popcorn? You made a sign?
Yes, I made a sign. Printed it out. It's your birthday popcorn.
We should have busted this out earlier when Ryan was in here.
I know, I'm being like,
Swoby, what up? You're still here? Mentally, we're in Latvia. Gary gets off the plane and asks where Denny's is. I do like Denny's. We still go to Denny's sometimes.
we haven't been there in a long time.
Are you still doing DoorDash on a bike?
No.
I got hit by a car. A lot of people probably don't even know.
Garrett literally got hit by a car on his bike and his bike snapped in half. He spent 2 weeks in the ICU.
I got a broken back, shattered elbow, broken clavicle.
Oh my god, I'm dropping popcorn. And
Honestly, I broke so many bones, I don't even want to say all the bones I broke. It takes too much time.
he posted it on X, Twitter.
You were pretty tore up. Yeah, so no more DoorDash on the bike. Not for now. My bike
Hey,
is no longer.
let's tell the story of how this happened. I was waiting for Garrett to come home. I posted it, yeah. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to clean up in here.
I'm gonna get rats out here.
I know. And then Garrett's man cave. I was waiting at home for Garrett. And I was watching his location, and then all of a sudden, like, he was close to the house, and all of a sudden, I see him, like, going really fast, like, on the highway towards, like, a hospital. I'm like, that's weird. He's on his bike. There's no way he can go that fast. That's so weird. And I started freaking out. Because then it showed him at the hospital, and I was like, I'm like, why would he be at the hospital? And he wasn't answering his phone at all. I tried FaceTiming, calling, texting. And I'm like, all right, like he's not answering. I think I'm gonna have to go there and see what's wrong. Like something happened. Like he probably got hit by a car. Like some like worst case scenario. And then I called my dad and I was like, I think I have to go to the hospital. My dad's like, yeah, that's not good. You should go. So then my dad got me a Uber there. And then
apparently I lost 2 inches of height. Still haven't measured myself.
But anyways, then I show up at the hospital, and right when I roll up, Garrett FaceTimes me, like right when I get there, and his head is like in a neck brace. I started freaking out. I just ran to the hospital.
I was bleeding.
The doctor's
my
like, you need to get in here.
My tongue was like fucking cut open.
And then I ran in, they brought me right through, and Garrett was literally like, he couldn't move his neck. There was blood everywhere. I literally was crying. I was like, what the heck? It was so scary. Remember?
Yeah, and the doctor said you can't go in there crying.
Even you were crying.
Yeah, a little
when I
bit.
saw you.
Because I
thought you almost died.
I kind of didn't care if I died until I saw you, and then I cared. It was weird.
Once you saw me, you cared.
I realized
Sad,
that
bro.
like I didn't care if I died, but I cared about the people that I would hurt by dying. It was weird. It was like when you're in that situation, you think like crazy shit. You
Well, when
like
I saw
you think like so different. It's like, dude, I'm gonna get rats out here, you little fucker. You're dropping so
I'm
much.
gonna pick them up.
I just dropped them
And
right
then-
after I said that.
But then when I saw you, you were like, I'm so happy you're here or something. Because then you needed me.
I thought I died and went to a different realm, and then I was so happy to know I woke up in a new realm with another one of you.
You thought you woke up in a new realm with me again?
And I wasn't sure if you existed. And then you came there. I was like,
Wait, really? You were like this?
yes, I get a girlfriend in this life too.
You spit on yourself.
I don't know.
You got spit on your beard. But you thought you didn't have me anymore?
But yeah, I got sideswiped at a red light by a 1998 Crown Victoria that was going 55 miles an hour while on an electric bicycle with no helmet. I got fucking pitched.
And somehow his head is okay.
I got a concussion. But
And 2 days before that, I said, Garrett, you need to get a helmet. And you're like, I don't need a helmet.
I got a concussion, but the doctor was like, it's not even really that bad, considering.
Wait, what's that video where the doctor's like talking to you in your neck brace? He's like, so you have this? And you're like, I can't move.
He's all serious, pointing out my injuries, and I'm like he's talking to a dead guy essentially. I'm not
I
even.
see the video because
We gotta upload that. That shit's hilarious.
I was gonna show it, but I gotta watch it first because I don't know what it shows.
The Jamaican hair saved his head. Dude, this really did, honestly. It probably actually did, because somehow my head was fine. Which literally makes no sense, because I got pitched, broken back, like literally head to toe, broken everything, except for my head.
I think it's this one.
Yeah.
I can show it.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure there's nothing in it. Okay.
I don't know if you got on the other side.
Wait.
It is
I don't know if you got on the other side. Because say you fall asleep with this pain medication you're getting, and you just move that and it catches on a blanket, that could get worse.
I don't give a fuck.
You're literally like.
Dude, he's literally talking to me about a broken pinky. I'm like, dude.
He was talking to you and you were just laying there like. And I'm
He's
the
literally telling me my broken pinky could get caught on a blanket, and I'm like, bro, I have a fucking. I don't even have an elbow anymore. A broken back. I don't give a fuck about a broken pinky. He was like.
That guy was like.
He was funny. Your bone's sticking out. Your pinky might get caught on a blanket. I'm like, dude, I don't have an elbow anymore. Or my back is like shattered.
The doctor is talking to a corpse. Well, look at you. You're like asleep. Look at.
No, I knew what he was
Gosh.
saying. I knew what he was...
You're asleep in the video.
You got on the other side. Because say you sleep, say you fall asleep with this pain medication you're getting, and you just move that and it catches on a blanket, that could get worse.
What is he saying?
He's saying my broken pinky.
No, I know what he's talking about. Your pinky getting stuck.
Dude, I didn't understand. I heard
Like
everything.
it's like this big deal.
When I was in there, I heard everything he was saying.
Your
But I
hands
was
are
just like,
hurting.
why does this guy acting like my pinky matters? I have a shattered
No,
fucking
no.
back, elbow, collarbone,
He's
neck.
like, don't smack your pinky. But you're like, dude, that's comedy.
The moan.
You're like,
That's one thing, dude. I had no filter when I was in there. I would just be like, oh.
I remember he was really funny though, like with the nurses. Like, I remember this one time they were like, what did they say? They were like, how do you feel? Or what happens when this happens or something. I can't remember how she said it. But you were like, oh, she was like, what happens, because he was allergic to peanuts. She goes, what happens when you eat them? And you were like this. You just acted out instead of telling them.
I said, when I eat peanuts, sometimes I sound like this.
Yeah. And they're like, oh my god.
Are you fully recovered? Fuck no. I never will be fully recovered from something like that. But that's, wow, you can barely see the state.
You can see it.
They reconstructed my elbow. Actually healed a lot. But yeah, I can barely fucking lift like 15 pounds with this arm. Pretty much have the strength of a woman on my right arm.
You can't lift hundreds anymore.
I can pretty much lift the equivalent weights to like a 65 or 70-year-old man who's not necessarily like super in shape or dying, but just a regular like 65-year-old guy.
I'm going to town on this popcorn.
But it's only been,
I was gonna say,
it wasn't that long ago, so I'm sure
oh my god, there you go.
it was only in November
There's me crying.
when I got hit.
No, this was November 10th.
You were crying because why?
I don't know, I started throwing up when I went back home to get sleep. I was so sick from it all, I just started crying and throwing up. Plus I was pregnant. Look, still. Look at that.
I'm acting like nothing happened. That's crazy. I'm fucking vlogging.
Oh my god.
Dude, that was brutal. I remember I couldn't
That
even
was
move.
awful. Looking back at this, I'm like, I never want this to happen. It was awful. Awful, awful. I gotta take care of you. It was hard. You're not easy to take care of, let me tell you. I had to wipe Garrett's butt. It was gross. That doesn't say I love you. I don't know what does.
If we ever break up, it'll definitely be you, not me, because after that, I don't think I could ever break up with you.
Really?
Yeah, that's like the ultimate test of like,
Sickness and health.
yeah.
Someone said nice moment to come in at. Oh, when I said I would wipe your butt. Someone said that's hot.
That's Swolby. You met Swolby, right? No?
I don't think so.
I thought you did.
No.
I guess I hung out with him like right before I met you last or something.
I've heard of his name, but you probably, but It is funny though. I remember I had to wipe your butt and stuff.
It took me like
Hey, this is Warren.
from Ralph? How?
Is that him? Actually,
How? Prove yourself, Warren.
this is actually Warren from Ralph's. We know Warren.
It would make sense. You would be getting off this time. Kind of, sort of. How do you have our YouTube
Well, yeah,
channel?
because who else is at Warren? I didn't know who followed us.
Maybe I think I might have showed him. I don't remember. Prove yourself, Warren. How do we know it's really you?
That's funny.
What? I don't remember showing him our YouTube channel.
I don't remember either. Did you show it before?
I think maybe I did. I don't know. We've been found out
Long time ago.
long ago.
I'm sure you did.
I think I showed him a van video or something once. I don't know. Hell yeah, dude. We got Warren in here. I actually believe it's Warren.
Well, yeah. Who else would know? Right?
Plus, isn't he born in 1975? Warren, were you born in 1975? Because he's 50 or something. I don't know. Warren, you missed all the good action
I
with.
know. We were showing. I was just gonna say that. Like we just showed some funny clips and pictures.
And also Ryan in the chat was funny. I'm 49, don't rush it. Gary, are you going to continue producing that hot fire rap music?
Can we show that video again? Because that video is like too funny.
Sure. And yes, I recorded some freestyles the other day.
Kind of like you got on the other side. Because say you sleep, say you fall asleep with this pain medication you're getting, and you just move that and it catches on a blanket, that could get worse.
I didn't even realize what you did moment ago.
Because I'm like, why is this guy talking to me about my broken pinky? I have a shattered fucking everything.
It's so funny, but it's
I
so
literally couldn't walk, and he's like, your pinky. I'm like, dude, I don't
He's
give a fuck.
talking about just your pinky, and you're laying there in like a freaking coma almost.
I couldn't walk, and he's telling me my pinky might get snagged on a blanket. I'm like, bitch, I can't even walk. I don't give a fuck about my
That could
pinky.
be like that would go viral.
Yeah, we gotta post that. It's so
I
funny.
know it's sad too, but it's like, oh my god, the fact he's just like, this is your pinky, and you're like, you can't even see.
That moan was not out of pain. That moan was, oh my god, this guy is telling me about my hand. I remember him telling me about it. And I was like,
You're like,
I already have every broken bone
I
in my
probably
hand.
thought that you were. I remember you were like screaming in pain.
Well, yeah. Once they stopped the morphine. But I specifically remember moaning out of boredom in that clip. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't.
Can you walk now?
Yeah, I can. I can't really run though. Took me how long to walk? 2 weeks? I didn't walk for 2 weeks.
Longer.
Kind of freaky.
Wasn't it longer?
It was fucking weird.
Oh yeah, but you couldn't really walk. You had to use the wheelchair. Technically, you didn't start walking until.
Oh, like regularly walking?
Yeah,
I just mean like being able to like actually walk. Not like walk around, but just actually even standing up. Remember I couldn't even like stand?
You had physical therapy, and that took a long time for you though.
Ryan is back? What the fuck?
What? You fallen off and your YouTube life isn't recovering. Dude, he's back. I thought he went to bed. What? He just popped out of nowhere. You're...
He showered and then he snuggled up and he's like, I gotta fucking come.
How much? I can't with this. I thought he went to bed.
We gotta go to bed, dude. Ryan's back from the dead. I couldn't sleep and chose hate.
Did you just fart?
Yeah, that was gnarly. At least Ryan's honest. Well, Ryan, I think, it's not good to go to bed upset, You gotta go to bed. Ryan's revenge.
I need to go to bed, actually.
Ryan.
Aren't you tired?
Kinda, yeah.
You have a big day tomorrow. You're a 33-year-old now. Look at my face.
I'm laughing at Ryan. He's back with vengeance.
What? Is he asking that to you?
Mm-hmm.
He thinks you're gay? Oh my god, that's gross.
Well, Ryan, there's not too many homeless people that live in the woods because most homeless people are lazy drug addicts and they live on the street.
And Garrett didn't do drugs.
Not really.
Not like real ones.
I never did any street ones really, actually. Yeah.
You you weren't like a...
I never did, like,
It's not like you were
homeless
out,
people drugs. They do like meth
like heroin
and
shit.
fentanyl and all that. I never did any of that.
Garrett was
I never even
high
tried
on
it.
life. He was just a camper. He was like a happy camper out in the woods, hanging out with the mountain lions.
Ryan's redemption. I did see this naked old guy though that would walk down the stream like every other weekend. He was like fucking 85 years old or something. And he would just, I don't even know how he got naked or where he came from because it was like a trail like that people would hike on and he didn't give a fuck, dude. He would just walk down the stream like literally no sock, no hat, like nothing. Not a thing on him.
And you took me to that stream.
I filmed him once too.
The day we met, or no, the day we started dating, you took me to that stream.
I mean, it's kind of secluded, but it's also people bring their kids down there sometimes, or people will come out there. That was the closest I would say to get blown anyone. I just saw a naked old guy walking.
This is when Charles saw you for the first time.
Charles was like, "What the
he
fuck
was
happened to you?"
Super nervous to go near you.
Yeah, he was like, "What the fuck?"
He was like, "Oh my god, oh my god."
He was one with nature.
I'm gonna show them.
Yeah, man. And one time I came down the trail when he was walking through the creek naked, and he ran away.
That's a good boy. Yeah.
Careful, Charles.
Charles was like, "What the fuck happened?" Oh god. Scratching.
And I'm
her.
like, careful.
Probably had armor.
Charlie was nervous to be around you. He didn't know what to do.
He definitely doesn't act like that around me now.
No.
He was fucking tripping.
Charlie was nervous when he saw you come home when you were sick.
Alright, I guess we can get off this now. This was the most fun I've had streaming since the big channel got deleted.
Yeah,
Right?
this is the most you've had people.
Normally this
recording
channel doesn't
because-
have anything going on.
And we need to go to bed. Oh, it's an actual house. I see people think that we don't have a house. We have a house. And then they see things and they're like, they just think you're a homeless dweller wizard.
Well, because most of the time, most of my stream, like I was a YouTuber making videos in the house, but then I went through a hobo, like, nature camping phase, and that's when I streamed the most. Like that's the only time I ever streamed. So people that watch the streams are from the Hobo Life streams.
I don't know what to say.
It was fun, man. I miss it.
It's kind of embarrassing.
It's so.
It's kind of embarrassing being like, yeah, my fiance was technically.
Well, sometimes I did some streams too. Those sort of like, I'd say in houses or like travel kind of too. I didn't actually stream when I was in my full like mountain hobo phase. I didn't do any social media when I was really in it.
During COVID.
No, before actually. I started during COVID streaming.
Garrett!
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We're getting off.
You had to end with that?
Oh, that stinks.
How did you do that?